it took forever. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun doing the 3-hour stream because I was doing this right here. But it still, you know, kind of got on my nerves a couple times just because you was doing the same thing over and over and over and over, putting people through tables and stuff. So, like I said, don't get me wrong. It's always fun to play this game. Because I don't play it as much as I used to. Like, guys, I used to play this all the time. But, yeah, so we haven't played this on stream before, I don't think, besides yesterday. And then, of course, today. So, you know what we're gonna do, guys? You know what we're gonna do, guys? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on here real quick. Hold up. It's just me so far. Yeah, on stream or off stream. I used to play this all the time. Hold up, and I gotta get rid of this. Alright, so if y'all see this on the video, I mean on the stream, whoever comes in, if we don't have an answer by the time somebody comes in, we're already in there, don't get freaked out, guys. So we're gonna put HIAC, which stands for blank in a cell. Steel cage. Oh, let's see here. What's good, X-Man? Thanks, man. Yeah, so, when you go on live, brother? And, you know, of course, I'll join. Cage, table, ladder. Oh, and brother X-Man, if you come in here and you, like, if you see the what match type should I do, that's just asking everybody what type of match I should do. You know, we got all of these here. Hold up, and I'll send this real quick so I can see your message. We'll be going live here soon for a quick stream. My bro, you welcome, I got you. Yeah, you've always been one of the bigger supporters every time I go live. You're always in here dropping a like and a subscribe. I mean, you've already subscribed, I know that. But you're always in here dropping a like to the channel and stuff. And I've always appreciated that. You know, I mean, at first, I'm not even gonna lie about it. At first, you know, I was like, who is this guy? I saw him in the SpongeBob stream because I was trying to figure out stuff to do. And then, you know, he started coming in more and more and more. And then, you know, I started tuning in to your streams. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on CapCut. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this man's channel real quick. And I'm gonna post the shout out video. That I did. And, so here we are today. You know, you're my biggest supporter on stream, and I've always appreciated that. Kind of gonna make me tear up, brother X-Man, no lie. Because, you know, I mean, over on my other things, such as TikTok and, you know, my Twitch, I don't get a lot of support on those. I get some support from people on TikTok, But as for Twitch, there's really one guy who I have not heard from since the last time I went live on Twitch, which was about a month or two ago. And that dude was always a real cool dude. You know, I was streaming full time on Twitch, and then, you know, I was like, I gotta take a break from Twitch. It's just too hard to, you know, grow. So I came back over here because I was streaming over here every day. You know, I was a part-time streamer over here, and then, you know, I was like, I gotta give it one more try. Here we are, you know, hold up, and I'll see how many it is exactly. If my phone wants to work with me real quick. The phone's acting up. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to grow on, and, you know, that's from my personal experience. It's really hard to grow on. You can't, I mean, it's not as easy as it is to grow on here. Like I said, just give me a minute, and I'll check Twitch. I mean, I can't really check Twitch, but I got, like, 16 subscribers on, I mean, not subscribers, on, like, followers on that, 61 subscribers here, and then, like, 164 on TikTok, and 6,086 views later over the span of just under 2 years. You know, this is turned into my lifelong dream. So, you know, if I ever stop uploading, you know, 10, 12 years, that's because I'm starting a family, and, you know, I'm going to have another job. It's going to be a chef. I'm going to work as a chef. You know, I'm going to go to culinary school and all that. So, you know, later on, if I don't stream or play as much, don't worry. I feel like taking a break from everything, like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all that good stuff. But I don't think I can pull myself to do it because of how much I've grown in the past 2 years. Well, I say 2 years. My channel started August 31st, 2020. You know, it's June 28th, 2022 for me. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, it's been crazy. I've been dreaming of doing this since I was 6 or 7 years old. So, when I got the chance to start, well, it's been longer than, when I was about 5 or 6, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I didn't start one until 2 years ago. I'll say 2 years ago, because I had another channel before this one. So I ended that one, and then I started this one. And, you know, it's been quite a journey. My first video ever, I wasn't recording on my PlayStation. I was recording on my phone. I mean, not my phone, on my tablet. And then I started doing it on my PlayStation. So, you know, I mean, 11 months ago, my best video was a, let me see and I'll make sure that that's what it was. Yeah. 11 months ago, it was a NBA 2K16 video. And I see, hold up. Breaking Terrence Ross's ankles, and that was with a Luka Doncic calf on the Hawks. Terrence Ross was still on the Toronto Raptors at the time. So what I did was I broke the guy's ankle. No, hold up, and I see real quick. I'll check it out real quick, because it's always fun going back and yeah, it was my Luca. But, you know, I broke his ankles, and then I did a spin play on him, and I concussed him, believe it or not. You know, my biggest video up until I started posting that one Stranger Thing, up until I started posting Stranger Things, was a April 8th, 2022 video where I said y'all got this team 82 or 82 and 0 or nah, and you was actually one of the only ones to comment on that, and said, "Stop it through, my friend, I appreciate you, and great clip, lol." I asked you if you was going live, and I told you thanks. And then, you know, you've always been real positive, and that's what I really, really like about your content, is you're always really, really positive with everybody. It can be a new viewer, you're positive, old viewer, positive. It don't matter. You're always an outgoing person, and I really, really respect that about you. Because there's not many people like you in the world. There's really not. Most people, if you haven't been there before, they're going to treat you like crap. That's right. Like, people think because they haven't seen you around their channel before, that means they can go and spread hate. Exactly. That's the way I think too. It doesn't matter about like race and religion or sexuality, anything like that. All it matters is what you are on the inside. As long as you're a human being, well, any living being, as a matter of fact, you're going to be treated the same, in my opinion. You know, there's no reason to be mean to people. And, you know, all the stuff that's going on in the world, I don't blame some people. But just because stuff's happening, don't mean that there's not somebody who you can talk to. Right. Like, me and my mom was talking about it earlier. You know, if you're ever having suicidal thoughts or anything like that, there's always somebody to talk to. You know, if I know you, you can talk to me. You know, if you're somebody else, there's... Exactly. And there's always somebody who you can talk to. It don't matter if I know you, don't know you. You know, there's always somebody to talk to. Whether it be a therapist, somebody you love, or like if you're having really, really bad... Right. Yeah. I agree with that, X-Man. And, you know, whether it be the National Suicide Hotline, there's always somebody to talk to. And, you know, what I've thought about, because I was at a real low point in life, last year. I'd found out my dad had stage 4 lung cancer. Well, we knew it was just cancer, but we didn't know what stage it was, because at the end of the day, we're all family and come from the same place, and that's true. That's right. And, you know, so I was at a really low point in life 2 years ago. Well, a year ago, because it's... in December, it'll be 2 years that I would have found out. And, you know, I mean, I was at a real point to where I was thinking about that stuff. I didn't know about the hotline number or anything like that. And then it hit me. I want to be here for my family. Because if I do something to harm myself, my family is not... it is already going through a rough time. If I was to do these actions to myself, that would make it even worse. Wow. That is sad, Brother X-Man. My thoughts and prayers go out to your family. And, you know, you seem to be doing better because, you know, you're always so positive. And that's what I've been trying to do with everything going on with my dad. I've been trying to be as positive as I can. Because, you know, if you're always negative and stuff, that's only going to make it worse. And that's going to bring you down an even darker path than you're already on. You know, I mean, I have a knife at the end of my bed. It's for self-protection. And I don't ever get it out unless I need to. You know, I got it for Christmas 3 or 4 years ago. Love it. Love it to death. And, you know, you just think and think and think and think about life through your dark times. And, you know, why would you do something to yourself if your family's already going through a rough time? Right. I 1000% agree with that. You know, and, you know, I should start taking advantage of the time I got with my dad. Because he's not going to be here forever. You know, I mean, I don't like to think about it, but he's not going to be here forever. So, I'm going to try to spend as much time with him as I can. And, you know, it's always been rough. No matter where you're from, your country, your religion, your beliefs, anything like that, you're all going to go down a bad point in life. In my opinion, the hardest thing, the roughest thing to have happen to you is lose your kid and lose your parents. And at the end of the day, no matter the circumstances, you should take advantage of the time you got with those that you love. And you know, the reason I try to be so positive on here is because I don't want anybody to feel like they're being left out. You know, there was this guy who came in last stream named Adam. Haven't spoken to the guy in quite a bit. Me and him, you know, we don't get along. And, you know, that's when I cut on my mic. And then you showed up, and that really brought a tear to my eye. Because, you know, you've always, you know, showed up and showed support and all this good stuff. And right, you know, my motto, and I'm gonna, you know, update my, hold up, let me do something while I'm talking real quick. I'm gonna make some rules in my description. But my motto is and always will be, treat others as you would have them treat you. And that's what I'm gonna go by. And there's never a reason to be mean to anybody just because they're different than you. I appreciate that. And oh man, I'm at a loss for words. You know, I've never really met such an outgoing person who goes by. I've never met a person who's so outgoing by a guy who I didn't know of a year ago, named X-Main Gaming 27. He's always been a real G. And I know that you can hear this right now, X-Main, and you're so outgoing. And that's the thing that amazes me, is that you've had such a hard time in life, but you still try to make way for other people's life to be awesome too. That's amazing. More people should be like that in the world. Yeah, I mean, you take so many people take too much uh take so much advantage. You should always not take advantage. Well, yeah, take advantage of the time that they got, which is perfect. You should do that, take advantage of the time that you got, cuz some people, they can make it to 110 years old. It's an estimation, but some people can make it to 110 years old, whereas some people can die as young as an hour old. I don't know what your beliefs are, but I believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and His Father. So, I feel whenever it's time to go, it's your time to go. And always be yourself. Give what you can. Even if some people are not deserving, because I've seen it. I 100% agree with that, and I'm okay. But I feel like when your time is called to come home, you should accept God's call. You should come home. Even if you don't want to. You can be as young as 30 minutes old. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I could have died at 20 months, well, yeah, about 20 months old. My heartbeat wasn't right. So, I had to get emergency surgery to, fix my heart. Here I am today, speaking to you, speaking to all of the people in this beautiful community, because God let me here for a reason. I 100,000% agree with that statement. And ooh, man, you got me tear up over here. But and I appreciate everything that everybody here on Earth and everybody in heaven and all that good stuff has done for my family and all this other stuff. My family, my friends, all that good stuff. Because, without them, we couldn't be where we are today. Hold up. Oh. Alright, I just updated my description on YouTube. It has the rules and all that good stuff. I do YouTube and I'm about faith in the Lord and inside YouTube. Right. I gotta ask you a question real quick, X-Man. And I know that this is gonna sound weird. uh, like, it's just a serious question I have. I mean, it's not really serious. It's more like a content, question. I'm just trying to figure out what, mode to do. I'm thinking about doing a Royal Rumble. Alright, I've been thinking about maybe starting a Discord server. Would you be willing to, co-manage that Discord server? Like, make a Discord server to, like, give some advice to people and all that. Alright, I'll, get to working on it tonight then. And hopefully by tomorrow or next time I go live, I'll have it up. And, I'll tell you my Discord name, I'll add you on Discord. And then, oh wow. Oh yeah, I definitely, what would it be on, if you don't mind me asking? Would it be on, like, YouTube or, Spotify or something like that? Because if so, I mean, I'm going ahead and support you no matter what. Because, I mean, I'd listen. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely listen to it then, because that, like I said, I'll have the Discord server up, and, like I said, I'll give you my name on Discord and all that good stuff, and, I'll make you, like, a co-owner or something like that, and then, it'll be, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I never thought about that. What I could do is, hold up, let me see what games I got that, I don't really got any games that would be really family friendly. Besides, like, SpongeBob. But other than that, I'll play games like this, and, maybe I could start doing that. Like, maybe do a podcast and stuff, to where, I'm gaming and stuff, the thing that I really love, and then, talking to people who just need talking to. Not in the disrespectful way or anything like that, but, to, like, tell them if they need help. Like, I mean, it's not my choice to judge you if you need help or not. But it'd be like my way of, let's just say somebody was having some terrible thoughts. I could, drop the number to call. Right. There's always somebody you can talk to. I could drop, it'd just be like a positivity and, like, just talk in general podcast. Would it really be considered a podcast, though, is my question, for me. I don't know if it'd be considered a podcast or not. But, depending on what I think it'll be, I think it's gonna be like a podcast, though. But, like I said, there's never a reason to disrespect anybody in any community. Right. And when I was still streaming on Twitch, because I wasn't using a mic, I was just doing gameplay and stuff, and the guy who I was telling you about, who was always so supportive, he had said, if I was you, I'd bring in microphone and stuff to where you have a little bit of engagement with your chat and stuff, which you know, at the time I thought that he was, you know, just being rude and stuff. And then, you know, I really thought about it, and then I was like, you know what, this man is right. So, I took the dude's advice, and yeah, that's what you should do. You should always find a way to engage with viewers. No matter anything, really. And that's what I've been trying to teach people on this stuff. You know, there's always help. No matter your background, there's always help. You can always call on somebody. You can you know, if you're part of my community, and this is me speaking from the heart. If you're part of my community and you're going through a rough time, all you gotta do is just type into my chat and say, hey man, I'm having a rough time. You think you can find a way to cheer me up? That's all you gotta say. You know, I'll be there for you to talk to. And I feel like some people take advantage of others who are there trying to help people, when people aren't really meaning to, you know, like, bring them back down and stuff. And I 100% get that. Hold up, I gotta go to settings real quick. But there's always somebody to talk to. Like I said, if you're part of my community, right, yeah, 100%. And like I said, as long as you're part of my community, just type in chat. You know, I'm here to talk. If you need to talk, you just talk. I'm always here. All ears when it comes to, you know, like, talking about stuff. Especially if you're having a rough time in life. Because, you know, everybody's gonna go through a rough time in life. And all I can do is try to make it better. You know, that's my goal. That's my part of being a YouTuber, is I'm here to support people no matter what it is. And some people just take advantage of others when they should not take advantage of them. Like, I've seen some things on, you know, like Google and stuff, where people has taken advantage and made fun of disabled people. That's not right. You shouldn't joke, and I mean, you can joke about stuff like my dad does. He jokes about his cancer because he wants to have a positive attitude. But like, like when I say don't joke about people and stuff, you know, like, always be respectful, not disrespectful. Because I mean, if you're disrespectful, you know, I'm gonna have to either ban you from my channel, kick you, whatever I gotta do. Because there should never be a level of disrespect for anybody in any community. Their disabilities, not disabled, not disabled, their race, their religion, anything like that. There should never be a reason to make fun of somebody. And like I said, if I see that, right. And I mean, you can joke about cancer and all that good stuff to, you know, make light of it. But when it comes to gaming like this game, sucks. It's an opinion. Right. You know, I mean, this was one of the only games that I've been really playing, because I like Grand Theft Auto 5, but, you know, when it comes to talking about this stuff, you shouldn't really be talking about, like, there's always, I mean, of course you should be talking about, like, there's help, because a guy named Dr. Lupo, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Dr. Lupo got like Xbox doesn't have games. That's true, and it's a fact. So no argument about many. Right. I agree. And yeah, quick question. Do you know who Dr. Lupo is? He's the one who used to play with Ninja back in like 2017 through like 2020. But one day he was streaming on Twitch and got a donation from a guy who was having a really rough time in life, I believe. And the guy said, donating my last few dollars to my favorite streamer before I end it all. And Lupo, what he did, because he was mid-game, Lupo backed out of his game, launched into, launched onto Google, typed in the National Suicide Hotline number, and said, look, I want you to call this number, and I want to see you here tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow, I'm going to be really, really upset. Because Dr. Lupo, he does, everything he does, it either goes to charity, or it's there to help people. And I mean, of course, he uses some of it to help himself, but he thinks about others before. Right. You know, don't get me wrong, gaming is fun, but if it comes down to a human life or a video game, I'm gonna get off my game and go help somebody. You know, I was... Here's... Right. I was playing with a guy a while back, and he was going through a really rough time in life. And I told him, hey, look, man, I'm gonna give you this number, alright? I told him, you call this if you ever start feeling suicidal thoughts. You call this number, and those people will tell you how to handle your situation. I don't know if the guy ever called him or not, but when I played with him again, he seemed fine. I guess it's because, he had some personal things going on. And the thing that makes me really sad is, 6 months ago, the whole news was filled with the Ukraine and Russia thing. And now it's not even on the news anymore. Don't get me wrong, alright? Hold up, I might bring you with me. Don't get me wrong. There's always something going on in the world. 2013, same thing that's happening in Ukraine happening now. Same thing that's happening in Ukraine now was happening back then. From Russia. Not uh not even later. Something happens February 4th, 2022. And that was not on the news. You don't hear about it. And the thing that makes me sad, I'm talking about it, because it's happening right now. Losing their lives in the Ukraine. But, uh, you know, the mass shootings. See why you're way that they stop saying that shooting in that school. Just because the is not having the same. Yo, I appreciate talking to you. Alright, I'll be in there soon. You know, I've never played. You know, about going on my phone and doing like reveal. Uh, yeah, I'll do a game reveal either tonight or tomorrow night. Play, so you know. And sure, yeah, I'll have to wait. Get in contact. Because I would said I've never like I was never like I said and real quick, say hello. I'll leave a while because you've been here 1 minutes, not counting the last stream. So of course I'm gonna go in there, show some love and all that good stuff, and I appreciate the always because you don't know what people are going through, what they're not going through. Like I said, wow, you have grown a lot. I think earlier I checked your channel out and you only had like 500 subscribers, and then I just checked it to see if you was live. And now you have 803 subscribers. That's an insane goal. I hope to be there when you reach 1,000. This guy is such an amazing person. I can't get over how much respect I have for him.
And there's the bell. Oh, there's all.
Just dropped my phone, guys. Oh, goodness. Just. Wow.
Kinds of tables out here, but this isn't going to be a picnic, Michael. Somebody could get hurt badly. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Controller might die on you guys.
On the line.
That's the way it should be. Oh my! Talk about shattered dreams. Oh!
King, if matches were won by arrogance alone, Heath Slater would be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
You're right about that, Cole. I'd go so far as to say Heath Slater's annoyingly arrogant. You know, there's a reason why he's a one-man band. Nobody else wants to hang out with him. Look at him unloading with the Dez press. Here is John Cena wreaking havoc.
He's going to take another chance.
And I can't believe it. Not again. Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches.
Heath Slater gets out of that one. Nice move, Slater. Good night.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Not only is Heath Slater arrogant, as we spoke about earlier, but he never stops yapping his gum. Talk about a motor mouth.
Right.
Oh, Lord, that looks terrible.
We're looking at complete domination here. Look out, John Cena is measuring. Oh, man, there's the five-knuckle shuffle.
That had to hurt. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Back in the ring again.
Good. Keep it in the ring, guys. Yeah, Heath Slater certainly does like to hear himself talk, but that's okay if you can back it up. And we've seen he has what it takes to back it up.
What an attack. Take it from me, there's never a good place or a good time to get hit. WWE's not like other sports where you call a timeout after a major hit. The match goes on.
Ow! Ooh.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Look out! Incredible move by John Cena. You know, Michael, it seems hard to believe that John Cena has held the WWE Championship more than 10 times. I know,
Unreal.
that sounds impossible. I remember the 10th time he won the title, taking it from Alberto Del Rio in Buffalo on the Night of Champions in 2011. That was the kind of a milestone that we might get to witness once in a generation.
And we called the match.
Yes. Oh, man, from the high red district.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Oh!
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
We're looking at complete domination here. You know, we were talking about the incredible way John Cena secured his 10th WWE Championship. The deck was stacked against him on that Night of Champions in 2011.
Yes.
He had to beat Alberto Del Rio, and the Mexican aristocrat had some help, but as he usually does, there it is, the attitude adjustment.
Oh, the dreaded AA.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch. Oh, man! That's it! Did you hear that? I'm just glad I didn't feel it.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring!
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring. Heath Slater softened up here. Right on the kidneys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the title has been held in abeyance, but we're guaranteed to crown a new champion here tonight.
Superplex? That's what you're thinking? That's what I'm thinking.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. This is a beating inside and out.
Yeah, external and internal.
It doesn't take a freaking genius to see that John Cena's really on a roll in there. This is one of those times where the determination, power, and ability of John Cena are fully realized.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. I'm not so sure the champion realizes what he's got himself into here with his title defense. The challenger looks incredibly focused.
Heath Slater softened up here.
Direct hit. I don't know.
He did it. What a huge win.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, John Cena.
Nicely done, picking up the win here.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
You got that right, partner. Again, huge win here tonight.
She sure was quick to up and apologize. Alright guys, I'm sorry it's taking so long. I've been, like I said, like I was talking to my friend about, making a Discord server for us. Hold up, and I gotta do that real quick. That way, you know. Alright. Edit server profile. Never mind, that's not it. Settings. Moderation. Like I said, guys, just give me a minute and alright, edit channel, permissions. Gotta figure out his Discord. Once he goes live, once he's live, guys, I'm gonna go over there and tell him, server's up. Just gotta, you know, gotta find out your Discord and all that good stuff, and then we'll yo guys, I'm thinking about ending the stream over here on this game. So I might let my controller charge, and then I might go live on another game. If y'all want me to go on ahead and do the games reveal, you know, I'll post it soon, or I can, you know, just wait. Actually, I think that would be a good game to go live on. So, guys, if y'all see me live on a game called Crash Bandicoot,